Humans are complex, but lack the ability to read others' minds and thoughts. Enemy within is the most dangerous enemy to have. Being friends with someone or being in a relationship or marriage with a man does not guarantee that your partner has good thoughts towards you or your best interest at heart.
A man can be jealous of you, and it's actually hella dangerous. Let's talk about it. Years ago, I was dating a man who was literally jealous of me, and he would try to humble me all the time to the point that it made me cry. I had just started taking my social media seriously, and I got a post that had like 2,000 likes. And I showed him, and I was like, wow, look at this. And he goes, oh, that's nice, but you probably should have used a better quality camera. And yeah, at the time I was using an iPhone, but I looked over at him and I was like, why are you being so salty? He had no explanation other than, I said congratulations and good job. What else do you want me to say? Like, dude, excuse me. There was a time I was wearing one of my favorite, very expensive Selkie dresses, and he just looked at me and was like, oh, you look really childish. What? And then someone complimented me on one of my dresses and one of my childish outfits, and he just was like, really? It ended when he mercilessly fat shamed me completely unprovoked and then ignored my tears, and that's why.
Hello fam, how you all doing? Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Thank you. In this video, we will be discussing jealous men who are envious of their women both in relationship and marriage. Some jealous men are so overprotective that they try restricting and limiting whatever their women do. That right there is not cute, and it's very much far from what we call love.
Hi, consider me your 27-year-old older sister. You need to hear this. He's only getting mad at you for going out with your girlfriends and going to bars, going to clubs, whatever it might be, because he knows what he would do if he was out without you. I don't want to hear it. He's projecting it onto you, and that man knows he's not loyal when he goes out, so he thinks you're not either. Do not sign your youth away to some man who's not going to matter in 4 years.
If your man is jealous and constantly paranoid that you're going to cheat or whatever, it's because he knows he's not good enough for you. Think about it. If he was treating you perfectly, why would you have a reason to look elsewhere? I had this epiphany when I met my husband, because my husband's never checked my phone or interrogated me, asked me a million questions, or, went through my social media, who you following, who follows you, all that kind of bullshit. He's never said any little jealous remarks to make me feel bad about myself, or, told me I couldn't go out with my girls or go on a bachelorette trip. Like, he just isn't that way. And what makes him different than everyone else I've ever been with is that he treats me like a freaking queen and worships the ground I walk on, and he knows that he's the best person for me. Why would he worry that I'm gonna go find that elsewhere when I'm already so happy at home? The other reason people are usually paranoid is because they're the ones doing something. My ex was so paranoid about every little thing that I did that he actually hid cameras in our apartment and put a tracker on my car, and he never found anything because I wasn't doing anything. Turns out he was the one lying and living a complete double life behind my back. And so really the paranoia is because he assumed that everyone was like him.
There are different ways a man can exhibit jealousy in a relationship. He can be jealous of your interaction with others, or he can be jealous of your activities, your achievements, your goals, and your progress in life. A man who is jealous of your interaction with others would isolate you from friends and family. He would want to control your personal choices, such as the outfits you wear, the place you visit, the type of work you accept, and all that. You would find such a man constantly monitoring everything you do, and he might always accuse you and blame you for things you know nothing of. In cases like that, such men are just projecting their fears and insecurity. If you look deeper, you might find out that this man might be a cheat, and he's just afraid, he's just scared that you might do to him what he's been doing to you in secret.
3 signs when a man is jealous. Number 1 is when he starts to check up on you more frequently than he used to. This could be because his ass is jealous and you might not be giving him enough attention. Number 2 is when he starts asking your friends about you.
Hey, Shaniqua, I haven't talked to Jessica in like 3 hours. She okay?
Number 3, and the funniest one, he gets quiet or cold around your male friends.
Hey, babe, this is my best friend Tyrone.
What up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what up, G? All right, now.
I'm just going to assume he's not a big fan of Tyrone. Follow for more advice.
These are the signs your man is jealous. He don't want to take you nowhere. He's scared another man gonna get you because he know he ain't doing a good job. He ain't doing nothing for you. He got low self-esteem. He don't want you to have no confidence. And he know there's a better man out there for you. Number two, he don't like what you wear. When you dress up in a nice outfit looking good, he swear you looking for another man. He knows you are too good for him. You look too good for him. And he knows another man will appreciate your beauty. Number three, he don't want you to have no friends. He ain't got nobody to call him. He ain't got nobody to invite him to the party. All he do is sit at home, look mad all day drinking beer. But all your friends always calling you to the party. They always coming back. Come on, girl, let's hang out, have a drink. He lonely, and he wants you to be miserable while he lonely. Facts.
Never trust a jealous man, and never believe that a jealous man is jealous because he loves you. A jealous man will tell you he loves you over and over again, even after he's hurt you after one of his jealous rages. The moral of this story is a jealous man will kill you and won't serve but a few years. You'll get a life sentence, meaning the death penalty. He'll get 20 years and maybe serve 8. And your life is worth more than that. So if you're in a situation like that, please do what you need to do to become safe, even if it means leaving, because love doesn't hurt.
Let's talk about men who are jealous of their women. Some men are in secret competition with their girlfriends and wives. They would rather die than watch you achieve more than them in life. Many men out there don't want their women achieving more than them. Some men even go to the extent of actively sabotaging the progress of their wives and women. You would find them giving them bad advice, discouraging them from doing what they want to do. Maybe they want to start a project, they want to start a business. Those men will actively discourage those women. They would also come in and act as a distraction, so that woman will not achieve her goal. That woman will not go to the next level. That woman will not progress. Some men will actively impede the growth of their wife by impregnating their women so they can prevent them from getting promotion at work, prevent them from starting a business, going back to school, finishing their degree, starting a new project. The heart of men are wicked. You just have to be careful. But there's nothing worse than being in a relationship or being married to a man that is jealous of you and in a secret competition with you. It's really difficult to deal with.
He can't love you properly because he's jealous of you. He cannot love you properly because he is secretly in competition with you. He cannot love you properly because, honestly, if he was to treat you the way that you're really supposed to be treated, and if he was to lift you up to your full potential, then you would recognize that you are too much woman for him. He can't love you properly because, for real, he knows for a fact that he's not supposed to be dating women like you. He caught you at a vulnerable moment. He caught you at a point in life where you weren't feeling your best and you wasn't thinking your best. And he slid in there and act as if he was the best thing for you at that time in your life. But what you really didn't know was he was a leech, and he's sucking on you for dear life, and he's holding on you for dear life, because if he lets you go, your life improves. His declines tremendously. You're sleeping with the enemy and you don't even know it. That's why he can never be proud for you. That's why he never claps for you. That's why he never cheers for you. That's why he never applauds for you. That's why he can't. That's why he never encourages you. That's why he never supports you, because if he really lets you really tap into your full potential, you'll realize that you don't need him. Am I lying?
All I'm gonna say is, all it takes is for one man to come in and ruin everything. One insecure man, he could see a woman thriving, living her best life, doing great things, being the best that she ever could be. And all it takes is one man one to just come in and just destroy it all. Because I've made videos before about this. I have said, y'all biggest ops, half of the time, really be the people that you lay next to. Not that little shady friend that you got. I mean, don't get me wrong, they exist. But it's a lot of y'all's biggest ops be that man you laying next to. And I stand on this. That's why I'm very careful about whatever man I let into my life, talk to or whatever. Y'all biggest ops be that man that you laying next to. Watch him. Watch him.
This might sound a little twisted, but there are men out here that are jealous of the women that they're attracted to. And he might do want to see you do good, but just not better than him. And you can always tell the men who are like that, because they always make everything that they doing seem so much more bigger and make everything that you're doing seem so much more smaller. And when y'all get into it and y'all had disagreements, he might say things like, oh, you think 'cause you got that new job that you doing something. Or you think 'cause you got that new little ass crib that you standing on something. You ain't really standing on shit. And he'll make some of your accomplishments seem like they're nothing. And you got to pay attention to shit like that, because he's showing you that he's secretly hating on you. And women love to use the excuse, oh, he only said that because he was mad. Or he only said that because I made him angry. But anger doesn't make you down talk somebody's accomplishments. You cannot grow with somebody who's in competition with you. And you cannot grow with somebody who is hating on you. So you might need to rethink who you dating or who you dealing with.
3 signs your partner is jealous of your success and your blessings. I don't know, it's just like you're a workaholic or something. Like, you take everything so serious. You can't just chill a little bit? Like, damn, ain't that serious. I'm not trying to be a hater or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, damn near anybody could really just buy some weaves and start selling them. I mean, I could buy some weaves and start selling them if I really wanted to, so it's really not that crazy. And the LLC, I mean, come on. I can go on the internet right now and get an LLC. Man, I just want to spend more time with my baby. Is that so much to ask for? Like, you know, I barely see you anymore. Like, I used to see you like 7 hours in a day. Now it's like 6.5. It's like you don't even care about our relationship. Like, you don't even prioritize us no more. Here.
When your partner is jealous, it means they care about you. Wrong. If your partner is constantly jealous, it doesn't mean they're deeply in love with you. It actually reflects how they feel about themselves. Because let's say that you decide to leave your partner tomorrow. Would they be jealous? No. Which means that the jealousy doesn't come from the thought of losing you. It comes from the fear of being replaced by someone else.
The most common type of men that fall into this envious men category are the broke guys. As a woman, dating a man that is beneath you financially and otherwise can also expose you to a jealous partner. A man who is too competitive in nature and who believes in always winning might turn out to be a jealous partner sometime in life. Should this man lose his job and start earning less than he used to, and you are earning more than him, this man might turn out to be a jealous partner, because it's already in his nature to be up there and he believes in competition. So he might start seeing you as a competition should something happen to his job or his source of income.
A man can be jealous of you. And that's why you can't date a man that's on a lower level than you, because the moment a man is jealous of you and you are dating him, no matter how hard you try to make him feel confident in who he is as a man, he's always going to bring you down. A man who's broke can also be jealous of you. He can be jealous of your progress. You're progressing, you're chasing your dreams, you're actually making money. And when he's jealous, you know what he's going to do? He's going to trap you to stop that progress. Which is why I always talk about not dealing with broke men. A man in progress and a broke man are 2 different things. Remember that.
A broke man will always be your biggest hater. Therefore, don't take anything that comes out of a broke man's mouth seriously, because even if you're incredibly talented and smart and skillful and ambitious, they're never going to admit it, because admitting it means they have to admit that you're capable of something that they're not. Because if they were those things, they would not be a broke man. And that's why they're mad. They're mad because you have qualities that they wish they had or that they want to have, but they just don't know how to, or they're just too lazy, or they're not disciplined enough. So don't think that everything a broke man says to you is true, and don't take it to heart, because their only purpose is to try try to diminish your self-esteem with their words. Because if they actually had money, they would just spend their money on you because they want you to feel good about yourself, because they feel good about themselves. And broke men don't feel good about themselves. That's why they can't make you feel good about yourself either. So anytime they say something to you and it's just so outrageous, feel sorry for them, because they don't feel good about themselves on the inside and they're just trying to make you feel bad about yourself too. Don't take it to heart.
A lot of women don't realize they hanging out with men who truly are jealous and envy them. You understand? And you be thinking that you're helping out these men because even though they don't have what you have, you're trying to help them, put them on, be there for them while they getting put on. The whole time they are jealous of you, right? And I was just thinking about this because Tayana said Imam was jealous of her. And the signs of dealing with a jealous man is a man who's always talking about what you got, what you have, and why, and he doesn't have it. This is the man that's like, if I went to school like you went to school, if I had the job that you have, if I made the money that you made, if I had the time that you had, if I grew up in the house that you grew up in, if I had the daddy that you had, if I had the mama, if my folks spoiled me, like if I went to vacations like you went to vacations, you know what I'm saying? If I had the toys that you had, like these are those type of individuals. And you have to peep them, and you have to be careful of them. And this is why so many women say, don't date down. It's not about materialistic things. It's about a spirit. Because, so many women that you see out here being hurt and unalived, honestly, the root of a lot of those men are a jealous and envious spirit. These are the men that want you to get a joint bank account with them as soon as they hook up with you. Don't be out here getting no joint bank accounts with a man who's contributing 20% of income. Understand? Because, anyway, have a good day, y'all.
Please, ladies, be careful out there. A jealous man can do anything. A jealous man can unalive you. A jealous man can unalive your entire family. Jealousy is a spirit. Envy is a spirit. Sometimes they don't do things they do with clear eyes. So be careful. These men can be so manipulative. They can take time out to map out their plans and strategies to make sure that you don't progress in life. They will manipulate you in every way to make sure you don't achieve that goal, because if you achieve that goal, that will be you moving way ahead of them, and it will be more difficult for them to catch up, which I don't even think they ever want to catch up, because some of them are lazy. They don't want to put in the work. So just to avoid story that touch, just to avoid had I known regret, avoid men like that. Stay away from broke men that are not making conscious effort to better their lives. Stay away from people that have decided not to make progress in life.
What should I do if my boyfriend is really jealous but I respect him? I want you to understand that your boyfriend does not respect you. He's refusing to see who you are. He's refusing to see the character that you bring to the table, the integrity that you bring. And instead of acknowledging who you are and the integrity that you bring, he goes into his imagination, creates a story that he turns into emotions that he then vomits on you and makes you have to think that you need to deal with this. This is not your problem to deal with. This is his. It is his imagination, his storytelling, his emotions, therefore his responsibility. False accusations are abusive. There's no difference between somebody who goes to strike you, making you feel defensive, and somebody who makes false accusations, making you feel the need to defend yourself. Control is also abusive. Interrogations after you've been somewhere. Who are you talking to? Who was there? Why are you wearing that? Are you trying to get attention? Are control and abuse tactics. Again, the utmost sign of disrespect. They do not respect your autonomy. They do not respect your freedom. Your boyfriend needs to go get help, and if he does not, you need to leave this relationship. Love is not always functional. Just because you love him and maybe he loves you does not mean this is a healthy, loving relationship. And you need to have a standard. I will not be in a relationship with somebody who does not recognize me. I will not be in a relationship with somebody who makes false accusations. I will not be in a relationship with somebody who makes up something in their imagination, turns that into an emotion that they then vomit on me. I will not be with somebody who refuses to change that. Set your standard, and if he refuses to take responsibility for himself, you leave this relationship. If you are in a relationship with somebody who refuses to see the reality of who you are, dump the motherfucker. Grab no more assholes and get yourself a generous long-term thinker, somebody secure and confident. Because when you choose the right partner and have a non-problematic relationship, you develop a superpower. Because the lack of conflict gives you the ability to focus on greater things, like your ambitions and your goals. Choose wisely, my love. Guys like this will only hold you back.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would love to watch a video on why men love toxic women, click this video here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.